Are we live and direct? Live and direct.
Welcome to Zaragoza's live stream. It is starting.
Hey, let me get on here. Let's check this out.
Want to not put the volume up on that, otherwise it's gonna. Okay, you're live.
That's right, baby. Oh, who is the? Look at that.
Buffness.
Whew, the ferocity of that thing right there. Amazing. Look at that. Whew, the ferocity. Wow, this thing's not much delayed till it's going live. Amazing. How are we looking here? Can I see this thing full screen? Wow, this thing's not much delayed till it's going live. It looks. Looking here. It looks right on. If. It looks. 1, 2. Let's do it. 1. You want to zoom? You're not that zoomed in, buddy. Let's zoom in really close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what's funny. I can, of course, I can hear my phone.
It's Back to the Future, Andrew.
What's funny, I can hear my phone. Andrew Harnett, always impressed by simple things. Andrew Harnett, always impressed by simple things.
I'm gonna go to the other camera.
Andrew Harnett, always impressed.
This
This is like a game of phone, or what do they call it?
Now I'm switching to the other camera, and you look on this guy.
So what's up, buddy? It looks like we're well timed. So
Look on your phone there. I'm gonna go listen to it over here.
what's up, buddy? It does look like we're pretty well timed out here. Okay, I'm holding this over here. That's right. That's right.
Oh, you know what we'll do? Here's what we should do. I'm gonna give you a document.
Okay.
Just read through it here. We're gonna find a piece of old script.
Ah, a piece of old script.
There we go. This is actually an email from you to Mark.
All right. I think we should reshoot the block in the vise looking down from above. It could be one shot with the unsectioned block, and we could use this for both shots. Or it could be the two different sectioned blocks, one with a split along x-axis and the other with the split along y-axis. In either case, it will be the graphic overlays that tell us which direction I and J are moving relative to the machine X and Y travels. Of course, right? I think a seasoned guy will understand the way we show it in the video now, but a new guy will likely be at least a little confused. I love the fucking echo. It's dope. We're gonna go back to this camera? So right now, for all intents and purposes, they are both timed the same, right?
They're both set to the identical audio settings.
Okay, shall I read the same thing again? Okay. I think we should reshoot the block in the vise looking down from above. It could be one shot. Let me turn down my volume here. Okay. It could be one shot with the unsectioned block, and we could use this for both shots. Or it could be the two different section blocks with a split along x-axis and the other with a split along y-axis.
Phone out of the way. It's causing interference.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. In either case, it will be the graphic overlays that tell us which direction I and J are moving relative to the machine X and Y travels. I think a seasoned guy will understand the way we show it in the video now, but a new guy will likely be a little bit more confused, or a little bit confused.
Alright, so I hear a little buzz. I'm thinking there's some interference over here. So I'm just gonna check the cables.
Whoa, there we go.
Good. Alright. Can I get you to wiggle your
Wiggle diggler.
Make sure everything's screwed in real nice.
This one doesn't seem like it. This one's just a floater right there. Floaty. I'm gonna put on my floaties and float right down the river. Wow. Should I keep talking? All right. If we shoot a few more B-roll shots over there anyway, I'd say it's worth adding your new Q always supersedes and I or J. So just using an I or J isn't good enough. You have to get rid of the Q. Voiceover line. Well, that's totally confusing.
Let me switch to the other camera now.
Once again, for the new guys, I think this will clear up any confusion. Once again, okay, let's start at the top. I think we should I think we should reshoot the block in the vise looking down from above. It could be one shot with the unsectioned block, and we could use this for both shots. Or it could be the two different section blocks, one with a split along x-axis and the other with a split along y-axis.
Okay, I'm gonna keep popping back and forth.
Okay. In either case, it will be the graphic overlays that tell us which direction I and J are moving relative to the machine X and Y travels. I think a seasoned guy will understand the way we show it in the video now, but a new guy will likely be at least a little confused. So I switch back to looking at the other camera? Or this? Okay.
I'm just gonna have you keep going, and I'm gonna mess with the audio settings and see if I can't figure out where that little comma's coming from.
All right. But the timing...
The timing is fucking fine.
Okay. It's titties.
It's as good as it's gonna get, baby.
Which is right the fuck on, for all apparent...
Yeah,
Yeah.
by the way, let me say this. It's not as good as it's gonna get. It's fucking dead nuts.
That's right. Biatch.
Dead nuts, son. Dead nuts, son. I'm gonna switch the...
Dr. Didna's son.
Wait, you were on camera, you're on mic 1. This other one is not connected. I'm gonna turn one of the mics down even more.
Do you want to swap between mics when you put both mics on? Yeah.
So the other one's hot.
Yeah. That's hot, baby.
Pop that one, mute that one.
So hot. That's so hot. That's a guy with a lot of transmitters on him right there.
Oh shit, don't talk anymore. Too hot. Don't talk. -20. -20. Give me some dial-up, bro.
Are there gains inside the transmitters as well? You know, why not have an adjustment on everything?
That sounds beautiful.
That's all right there?
I think so.
Okay. So, let's just keep going then, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna switch to the other camera.
Okay, where am I looking? Look at this one here.
The other one sounded fuzzier, so I think maybe we should put that one on a different channel. I think the mics are... For some reason, this one doesn't, I don't hear any buzz.
Okay.
Oh, you have different microphones on.
Yep.
Oh, that's the... This is the one you're using now?
This is the one I'm using now.
That's the one you're using now?
Yeah.
Whoa, that one sounds...
No, this is the one I'm using now.
Yeah, that one sounds like ass.
Okay. This is the Ass Cakes mic.
Is one, which one? I don't know. This is the Zoom one, right? This is
This is some other thing.
Alright.
This is, yeah, this is a Zoom mic. Luckily, since that's what I just ordered a whole shitload of.
I'm gonna send you a link to this.
It's the patented Zaragoza tactic of throw it off to the side. Look at it, there's some fucking mic sitting over there. What's the deal with this mic? I don't know. That's the one that Frank threw away 3 minutes ago.
Alright, Mark, I just sent you a link. Well, so right now, I mean, clean audio, which means if you're using a boom mic, use a boom mic. That's like clean audio. Yeah. Balanced audio is better than 3.5 millimeter. You might get buzz on the line if you're running over power cords, that kind of stuff. So clean audio. Yeah. And focus. So right now we're back trapped to the tripod. We can't full focus with these cameras. I think that an A10 mini or whatever is perfect for running whatever cameras you want to the system. And you can use whatever like Sony's. Yeah. But like this feels like we're back to the old Canon days where you can't walk around. You're clamping back to a tripod, which is fine. But it is what it is.
We bought a A6100 and a Ronin to walk around.
Yeah, that's going to be the walk around setup.
Yeah, we're just going to totally kill you guys. You're trying to stick up that camera and audio to this system in the same room. Now you're totally not merging NDI and
No, we're not going to work NDI. That's going to be on NDI. The A6100, we're going to use NDI.
yeah. Okay. I've never seen an SDI to NDI or SDI to SDI or HDMI. Do you have conversion to go through? You're going to lose frames.
Well, so we got this.
Like a camera.
So I called.
Like,
Yeah. So I called New Tech and I talked to their sales guys, and they said that I should be able to go from the A6100 to this New Tech NDI box with what they say is non-detectable levels of lag, and then go HDMI into the camera using this New Tech box. So we're going to mount the New Tech box through Ethernet and then go HDMI into the camera. That's going to be the
HDMI out of the camera into the new tech box.
Correct.
Over there.
Correct. With an Ethernet drop over there. It's going to be the experiment.
So the conversion thing, like with the cam link, there's the delay.
Yep. All.
New tech-
No, because it's not doing it. Well, they say non-detectable levels of lag. So whatever that means.
We shall see.
But
Yeah, there you go.
do you have headphones?
Yeah, I've got it.
Will you take a look at the stream and tell me what you think about the lag?
Yeah, I understand. We're all the same.
Do you want to keep talking?
Yes, please.
Okay. I think we should reshoot the block in the vise looking down from above. It could be one shot with the unsectioned block, and we could use this for both shots. Or it could be the two different section blocks, one with a split along x-axis and the other with a split along y-axis. In either case, it will be the graphic overlays that tell us which direction I and J are moving relative to the machine X and Y travels. I think a seasoned guy will understand the way we show it in the video now, but a new guy will likely be at least a little confused.
Keep going.
All right, I'll just start again, because I love saying this over and over.
Over and over.
I think we should reshoot the block in the vise looking down from above. It could be one shot with the unsectioned block, and we could use this for both slides, or shots. Or it could be the two different sectioned blocks, one with a split along x-axis and the other with a split along y-axis. In either case, it will be the graphic overlays that tell us which direction I and J are moving relative to the machine X and Y travels. I think a seasoned guy will understand the way we show it in the video now, but a new guy will likely be at least a little confused.
Keep going.
Is there something else to read here? Because I'm getting tired of that. We're very nearly there. I do agree that the section Frank mentions would be better served with a 3/4 view in graphics where we can see both X and Y at the same time so we can differentiate between the two. See sketch below. We say if we use an I value, that's going to retract along the x-axis, either negative or positive. I minus 0.01 will retract in the negative direction. I plus 0.01 will retract in the positive direction. This is confusing to me since earlier we were This is confusing to me since earlier we started out talking about how the default Q value retracts in the x positive direction. Does Q get superseded by I at some point? Keep going. I love this. Whatever this is, I love it. Is there any other?
Why don't you read like a book or something from your phone? Oh, look, there's the machinist handbook. I
there's some riveting stuff right there, I'll tell you. Oh, thank you. It's been a little while since I've read anything quite this interesting. Let's see. What do we, oh, here we go. Speeds and feeds. I opened you just the right page. Titanium carbides. These carbides are made These carbides are made entirely from titanium carbide and small amounts of nickel and molybdenum. They have an excellent resistance to cratering and to heat. Their high hot hardness enables them to operate at higher cutting speeds, but they're more brittle and less resistant to mechanical and thermal shock. Therefore, they are not recommended for taking heavy or interrupted cuts. Titanium carbides are less abrasion resistant and not recommended for cutting through scale or oxide films on steel. Did you get that, Frank? It's important. No oxide films on steel. Although the resistance to cratering of titanium carbides is excellent, failure caused by crater formation can sometimes occur because the chip tends to curl very close to the cutting edge, thereby forming a small crater in this region that may break through. Carbide grade selection. The selection of the best grade of carbide for a particular application is very important. An improper grade of carbide will result in a poor performance. I hate having a poor performance.
Hold on.
All right, where are we at here? Let's see. Because of the many grades and the many variables that are involved, the carbide producers should be consulted to obtain recommendations for the application of their grades of carbide. Ooh, what a confusing sentence. A few general guidelines can be given that are useful to form an orientation. So random. A few general guidelines can be given.
Hold on, Mark's going to bring in a clapper.
A clacker? Are you saying my voice isn't clacky enough? I think we took the clacker.
Here it is.
Oh, we have another one.
So what should I just...
I got it. I'll do the clacking.
All right.
Let me do the clacking, damn it. Whoa, she's a slammer, she is.
Oh, your phone's here.
Yeah. Tell me when you want me to clack it. What? All right, here we are. We're talking about carbide grade selection. So I keep talking, Frank? Hello? All right. All right. Generally, the harder carbides are more wear resistant and more brittle, whereas the softer carbides are less wear resistant but tougher.
Right,
Huh.
I'm going to switch to the other camera now.
A choice of hardness must be made to suit the given application. The very hard carbides are generally used for taking light finishing cuts. For other applications, select the carbide that has the highest hardness with sufficient strength to prevent chipping or breaking. Straight tungsten carbide grades should always be used unless cratering is encountered. Straight tungsten carbides are used to machine gray cast iron, ferritic malleable iron, austenitic stainless steel,
Back to the other camera.
high temperature alloys, copper, brass, bronze, aluminum alloys, zinc alloy die castings, and plastics. Crater resistant carbides should be used to machine plain carbon steel, alloy steel, tool steel, prolytic malleable iron,
Should I try a 30 frames per second straight?
nodular iron, other highly alloyed cast irons, ferritic stainless steel, martinistic stainless steel, and certain high-temperature alloys. Titanium carbides are recommended for taking high-speed finishing and semi-finishing cuts on steel, especially the low-carbon, low-alloy steels, which are less abrasive and have a strong tendency to form a crater. This is forming a crater in my brain.
Yeah. Let me stop it and we'll do a 31.
Oh, stop it, Frank.
You think we're good?
No, go for it, bro.
I'm going to do a 31. And let's see if you guys think it looks any different.
Any better than